Good evening and welcome from Rugby 365 HQ. This is the inaugural Late Tackle Rugby Awards.
Anton, what a night, what a moment for all the nominees. I know I'm very nervous and excited.
Well, it's an interesting mixture of emotions, and I can only imagine the players at home waiting to see who will win what.
Edge of their seats.
It's our last episode of the season, and what a journey it has been. As we sit here tonight, I feel like Frodo and Aragorn
about to get that ring.
About to get that ring. We're going to start by rating the teams, South African teams in the conference. Starting from the bottom, the Cheetahs. Michael, what do you think?
Yeah, the Cheetahs, Naka and Os out the door. Not a great season for them.
Yep.
But Franco Smith coming in next year, he already looks quite promising, and let's hope it gets better for them, man.
Glimmers of light going on the Free State. And then the Sharks also, they have to hope for some light shining upon the Natal Harbour. Wasn't the best season. They had some problems with Bismarck's discipline. Gary Gold came in late. I think it was a very surprisingly poor season, but I think hopefully they will be going forward. And they'll also be getting a new coach, and we'll have to wait to see who that is.
Yeah, then we've got the Bulls. The Bulls also, going to have a new coach. Nobody knows who it is, but Frans Lulik is gone. They've got 7 players who've just left, go overseas, so another World Cup exodus for them. Going to be tough for them to get back.
Agree, but then going on to my team of the season, the Lions. Who were playing some very exciting rugby. Warren Whiteley leading a team with, I think, about 2 Springboks with 6 caps between them. Johan Ackerman doing miracles. They've got some great momentum going forward and playing some really exciting rugby.
The Lions are the only team really that are going to have the same coach next year. Uckers is the only one that's staying. Which brings us on to the top team, the Stormers. They're going to have a new coach next year, but conference champions. Alistair Coetzee has won it 3 out of the last 5 years. Done all right. They might not be everyone's favorite kind of cup of tea. But you can't argue with the results.
Watching them isn't, Fast and the Furious 7, but, they do win, matches. So, I suppose it's our battle, boring rugby versus exciting rugby. Now it's exciting times. We are getting on to the awards ceremony for the evening. So, the first award of the evening is the Airtime Award, and we present this to Dimitri Katrikilis.
I think he's going to get a cell phone contract. Is that for the Airtime Award? Jaco Krill giving Dimitri a bit of airtime at Newlands, and who can forget him flying backwards through the air?
Yeah, a bit of a Bolomakisi there. Right, then we have the Sleeping Pill Award, sponsored by Stillnox. Willem Albert dishing out a gentle lullaby to Mark Richards.
Yeah, we know Mark Richards says he doesn't remember any of that game, and we can all understand why, I think. It was just lights out before we hit the ground.
Yeah, it was a bit unpleasant to watch. Then we have the Jail Time Award, which is shared this evening by Bismarck and Francois Steyn. These are,
Yeah, plenty of sightings for those two, plenty of jail time for sure.
Strangely, none of the players were able to accept the awards, but I'm sure they were not for contractual obligations. They would have been there. And then the Rocky Award this year goes to Yanni du Plessis.
Dr. Yanni taking a few shots in the face and not hitting back. Well, pretty out of character, if you ask me.
In the words of the prophet Sylvester Stallone, it's not about how hard you hit, but how hard you can get hit and keep on moving forward. I have that tattooed on the inside of my arm. Now, going on to our team of the season, this is our South African Super Rugby Conference team of the season. So it's not our Springbok team. If they're injured, if they're playing somewhere else, they can't play before you sort of sharpening the bayonets.
These are the guys that stood out for us in Super Rugby in the South African Conference this year. So, we'd love to hear what you think.
Please let us know. Write your team list below on the YouTube or Facebook. We'd love to know. All right, starting at number 15, Jesse Kriel.
Debut season, rookie season, and he tore it up.
And that's a talent for the future.
All right, number 14, we've got Cornel Hendricks from the Cheetahs. Guy's got gas.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing him at the Stormers. The number 13, Mapu, whoever he is, he plays outside centre for the Lions, and he's been bloody good. He's brilliant. He's been awesome.
All right, then number 12, also another name no one's quite sure, Dialendi, I don't know.
Damien.
Nobody's been able to stop him at inside centre for the Stormers, and that's our number 12.
He has been cooking. Number 11, Dylan Lates. What a start. He's been cooking with gas this season. He's my boy, of course.
All right, then at number 10, we've gone for Elton Yankees. Might not be the Springbok first choice, but he's
by far been the best fly half of the
Pretty
Super Rugby.
as well.
Number 9, from the Cheetahs, Sorrel Pretorius.
Sorrel. Another guy, not going to be in the Springbok frame really, but pretty electric when he gets the ball, always exciting to watch.
Number 8 is might ruffle some feathers, but Warren Whiteley has to be there.
Look, Dwayne Vermeulen's been pretty good this year, let's be fair, but Warren Whiteley's led the Lions and he's made more tackles than anyone else. So,
And then number 7, after leaving Game of Thrones, Khaleesi, Sia Khaleesi.
Khaleesi back to the form that saw him get picked for the Springboks originally. Number 6, we've got Jaco Kriel. I think he's been pretty dynamic. A lot of people are calling for him to be in the Springbok mix as well.
All
over the show, that guy got pace.
Then number 5, someone who maybe doesn't have that much pace, but great in the lineouts, Victor Matfield. Has to be there.
Look, who else? Who else at number 5? Sorry, there's no one.
And it's the same for number 4. Who else other than
Eben Etzebeth? Has to be Eben. Doesn't really have a peer there at the moment.
No. Do you want to explain our prop options there?
Right, so at number 3, we've gone for 2 players. We've got Vincent Koch and Frans Malherbe because they're pretty much a package deal at the Stormers. You know, whoever's on the bench, they generally dominate the front row.
They work very well together, like me and you, Michael. Then number 2, Bismarck du Plessis. I mean, when he is playing and he's not banned for massive aggression problems, he's brilliant.
Look, I mean, he's the best hooker in the country. Let's just leave it at that, And then finally, our number 1, the Ginger.
The Ginger.
I'm not sure how much of a ninja, but as a loose head prop, incredible, Steven Kitshoff.
Well, it's surprising he played with a lot of soul this year, and I think he's really been a standout player for the Stormers. All right, now let's go on it. Our backline player of the year.
I mean, it has to be Devin Dander.
Has to. I think he's been absolutely unbelievable.
Been unstoppable.
I surely should be a Springbok. I know it's interesting, very interesting times ahead for us.
I'll be interested to see.
And then the forward of the year.
Forward of the year, got to be Kitsy. I know it's another Stormer, but I'm sorry, the guy has dominated. That Stormers front row has been incredible, and I think he makes an incredible amount of tackles. What a player.
And then our player of the year for his leadership, his heart, Warren Whiteley. Sorry, I got so excited there, I couldn't say it. Warren Whiteley.
The Minister of Defence, as he's known. Warren Whiteley, I think, for his leadership and all round. He's
soon to be Mayor of Gauteng. Absolutely. Well done to him. We are going away for a little bit, but not forever. So if you have any suggestions about how we can improve the show, I know it's almost impossible to improve this masterpiece, or if you are a business that would like to get involved with Late Tackle, please do contact us. You can comment on our YouTube, our Facebook, and don't forget to tweet using the hashtag LateTackle365. Now, to celebrate the end of a wonderful season, and perhaps more importantly, the fruition of a wonderful friendship and, dare I say it, love between me and my confidant friend, we have created a montage celebrating all our special moments.